All right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Here is our agenda for today. Do I have a volunteer to read the first part of the agenda? Any volunteers? Okay, yes. Who just raised their hand? That was... Oh, Yvonne. Go for it, Yvonne. So I'll underline. Yep, you can unmute yourself, Yvonne, and you can read the first word. Oh, yeah. Yvonne, you need to unmute yourself, please.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Vilma.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yvonne, you wanted to read? Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, go for it. I'll follow me with the word anonymous.
Anonymous
Peer review.
peer review.
Excellent. So that's the first thing we're going to do this morning. Anonymous peer review. All right. And keep going, Yvonne.
What's an interview about the
Making.
making of the movie Air?
Correct. Good. And then we will do this.
Breakout room discussion.
Excellent. All right. And oh, I wrote that twice. Forget that. Let's see. Anybody want to read the second half of class?
I read, teacher.
Go for it. Is that Bilma?
Yes, teacher. Go over Air History versus Hollywood book
Okay. Yep.
is
Excellent.
saying analysis.
Analysis. Excellent. So we're going to go over the vocabulary. We'll spend a long time doing that in the second half of class, and then we're going to do a scene analysis. So the word analysis means we're going to describe what happens in one particular scene. To analyze, that's analysis. Now, for a few students who've never done this exercise with us, I realized, Yvonne, you read this word, but you've never done this exercise, so it might be new. Same thing for Adam. What is anonymous peer review? Anonymous. What does that mean? To be totally anonymous. Oh, Malene, you've never done this either. So people who have done this before, who could describe the anonymous peer review? What is that?
Yeah. Anonymous.
Go for it, Namik. You can describe it for us.
Anonymous is one name of each person that are not really.
Close. They're real people, but you want to try to say it a different way. What you mean to say is we don't know the names of the people involved. Their names are protected. Unidentified, exactly. So unidentified is what anonymous means. So that means we're going to look at a few writing samples, and then and we're going to keep it anonymous. So when I show somebody's writing, I always say, don't shout out, "Ooh, that's me, that's mine, teacher," or "Ooh," don't turn to your friend and say, "Hey, I know you wrote that." So we keep it anonymous. That'll be the first part of class. All right. So get ready. You can take notes. We're going to do an anonymous peer review, and I think I'll wait till we go to breakout rooms to take attendance. I'll wait on that. So we got a nice big class. Just about everybody's here. Hope you enjoyed the long weekend. Let's go right into the anonymous peer review. So here is a writing sample from an assignment due last week. Do we have a volunteer to read, and then we can gather together to make corrections to help out? Who feels like reading?
I read, teacher.
Wait, that was Bilma. Bilma, you already had a chance to read. Let's give somebody else a chance.
I can read.
Me, teacher?
Go for it, Adam, you got it. All right. So
Oh,
the question was, how healthy was a typical runner in 1965? And you can read this right there in the bracket.
okay. It has been proved that the jogging can contribute to make people healthy.
Yeah,
Uh,
keep going. This has.
this has been demonstrated by Bill Bowerman, known for introducing the concept of jogging in USA. After meeting the New Zealand jogging coach Arthur Didier, who has inspired him by testing older men. Consequently, he saw with the backing of medical experts, jogging was good for them.
Very good, very good. Now, the first issue with the writing, forget the grammar issue. The first issue is this. Who could tell me why I'm circling this? And I'm gonna draw this.
It is the question.
That's
why.
correct, Adam, exactly. So the question is, how healthy was a typical runner in 1965? So when we read the rest of read the answer, do we get the information that the question is asking for?
Teacher, it's Verdios.
No, everybody take a look. All right, Amaryllis is shaking her head. Tell us, Amaryllis.
This is not the answer of the question.
Correct, correct. So it doesn't answer the question. So that's the first problem. So I'm just gonna write here. Okay. I'm gonna write here, does not answer the question. Only gives loosely related, or I'll say only gives general information. All right, so that's the first problem. The writing doesn't answer the question. It just gives loosely related general information from the article. So all the information is correct according to the article, but it's not answering the question. It's answering a question that's not really there. So that's the first problem. Now let's get together and make some suggestions. Okay, so use the hand raising emoji if you want to make any suggestions here. Remember to use your hand raising emoji. Pinar, do you know where that is on your phone? It's in-
Yes, I know.
Great,
Just
great,
give me
great.
one second. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, yep. So Pinar knows where her hand raising emoji is. Good. Everybody else, so let's look at that first sentence. It has been proved that jogging can contribute to make people healthy. Let's if we want to make a suggestion, give me just use the hand raising emoji.
Joking.
Teacher,
Yep. Hi, Bilma.
Bowerman wanted mm, the runner is it was good for healthy when for getting I don't know pronounce getting smoking, and it was a recreation.
Well, let's make some suggestions right here. The spell and grammar check on the computer are already telling you something is wrong. You see the blue right there? Your spell and grammar check will just give you a little hint with the blue. That means there's a grammar issue.
The word that and the is necessary. Maybe provided joking can.
You could do that. Yeah, there's a little too much going on here. Let's say you can say the jogging. That's right. Just get rid of the and it works. The jogging, because jogging is a present progressive verb, gerund. The jogging. We want to say it has been proved that jogging can contribute to make people healthy. I actually fixed it when I read it aloud naturally, but yeah, get rid of the. And you can
the words make, need making.
You could make it even more simpler. Can contribute to. I'll give you an easier way. Sometimes less is more, which means the simplest answer is the best. Axum's razor. Contribute to health or people's health.
Or health of people.
Yeah, health of people. Yeah, one word is fine. Health. Contribute to health or a healthy life, something like that. But the real problem in that sentence is the jogging, not jogging. The jogging. We just want to say jogging. Cut off the, because if you see, I'll just remember, if you see
and
the
recreate
ing,
in a word make. Can you use recreate?
hang on 1 second. Just when you see ing, get rid of the. Okay. All right. So what's your what was your suggestion, Namik?
I suggestion making health of people. Health of people.
No, you don't want to say making the health, because that's the same issue. We want to stop thinking, you want to disassociate the word the with a gerund. You don't want to say making the health. So just say
the health.
It can contribute to health, people's health, a healthy life, something like that. It can contribute to making the health. That's a little bit messy. Forget making, no making, just it can contribute to health. The word make doesn't really need to be there. Let's see. Okay, so any other suggestions for the rest of the paragraph? Just add just go for it, Amaryllis, yeah.
Demonstrate. Need the past, the verb in past.
Okay.
Past participle.
All right. This has been demonstrate. Yes. And how would we make this a past tense verb?
Past the time.
Add D.
Add a D. Beautiful. Exactly.
No present time. No present
That's
time.
right. Correct. Correct, Namik. So past tense, not present tense.
Usually need D in finish.
Add the D. That's correct. Beautiful. So this has been demonstrated, not demonstrate. Correct. And why is it blue here in USA? What's wrong with that?
Maybe 4?
Because
Adam,
in. Oh, I think so. Because in.
you want to put the USA. That's where we want to add the.
Yes, in the US.
With because USA is an acronym, United States of America. In the USA or in America. You could say in America, but not before the acronym. All right. After meeting the New Zealand jogging coach Arthur Lilliard, who had inspired him by testing older men. Any suggestions for this last sentence? Consequently, he's shown the backing of medical expert.
He shows the third person. Verb show.
Okay, you want to say he shows?
Shows.
Shows.
Do we want to do that? Because the rest of the
Exactly.
sentence
Shows.
is still in past
Shows.
tense.
Consequently, he
We're
shows
talking about
his
years
taking
ago.
of medical.
Showed it.
Showed,
Showed it.
yes, beautiful. So we
Showed it.
beautiful, yes. So we keep it in past tense,
He or she
right?
did
Showed.
show.
So keep it past, just say showed. He showed with the
Show,
backing
show.
of medical experts,
Express.
plural,
Singular name.
singular, plural, yep.
So
That's good for
plurally.
them. There we go.
For them.
Okay. Let's move to the next one. All right. All right. Good work. And moving right along, let's take a look at this. Do we have a reader? I'll save a few other samples for what we can do in class on Thursday, but this we'll use this one as well. Okay. So the question is what role did Nike play in the popularity of jogging? Who wants to read the answer here?
Populate of jogging online.
Me?
Go for it, Adam. Yeah.
The popularity of jogging only grew with rise of celebrity runners in 17th.
17th.
Yeah, when
70s.
so, when stars like Steve Fontaine and companies like Nike continued to popularize the new sport, and the Nike gloves are so comfortable to do exercise and running.
The popularity of jogging light gray with the rise of celebrity runners in the 70s when stars like Steve Befriend and companies with Nike continued to popularize the new sport, and the Nikes are so comfortable to do exercise and running. What role did they play in the popularity of jogging? Swirly, Kiss the Bird.
So when you look at this, it just barely makes the word count. So it's not a word count issue. It's over 35 words, which is the minimum. But we don't see any real grammar issues. But there's a reason for that. Does this writing look familiar to anyone? Has anyone seen these exact words before? Have you seen, this writing should look very, very, very familiar to everyone. I'm gonna write, have you seen this before?
I think it look like in the text.
Exactly, Adam. Yes, it looks like the text. It looks very much like the text, right? Does everybody know what Adam means when he says it looks like the text? What does Adam mean by that?
Maybe if you copy from one place to other.
Yeah, no, maybe, Kleshy. This is a copy. This is entirely a copy. So yes. So Kleshy's got it, Adam's got it. Let's go into the article. Here we go. So it's the article we read was by Vox News, when running for exercise. Let's take a look. There it is. So yes, it's actually word for word, identical to the text. Okay, here it is.
Yeah, the popularity of jogging only grew with the rise of celebrity runner in 17th when stars like Steve Perform and companies like Nike continued to popularize the new sport.
Yeah. Was any amount of the writing different at all?
Nope.
Nope, not one original word there. Zero.
Yeah.
So that score would be a what score would you give it if there was not one original word?
0.
Zero, correct. So you know that's not writing at all. That's just copying and pasting.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And in the days of Chat GPT, it's so easy to get a little more creative than that. Come on, you can do better. Yep. Anyway, here is one last. Yeah. So this is, I'll say, so does everybody understand the issue here?
Yes.
So the issue is Adam pointed out this was copied from the text 0% original writing. Now, just to be fair, a lot of education systems ask for this. You may have come from another background where you're copying word for word is exactly what you're supposed to do. If you go to university in the United States, this is very much frowned upon. So you can get in
Did very much what?
frowned upon. A frown, this is an idiom. I've never used it in class before. A frown is this. This is a frown. That's a frown. So this is a frown. If something is frowned upon, it means it's not a good idea. So
Okay.
many parts of the world copying word for word from the reading and regurgitating it is exactly what you're supposed to do. So maybe you have come from an education system where that is exactly what you're supposed to do. So that's what this program is all about, is to usher everybody into the American system. So about 90% of everyone in the upper levels is going to go to community college and get into some higher education program. So you want to make sure you get in the habit of not regurgitating, not copying, but taking your idea and putting it in your original writing. So in this country, copying the text, copying someone else's writing is frowned upon. And other parts of the world, you might get a smile and a star and a heart. Copying is exactly what you're supposed to do. Did anyone here go to school and the teacher would speak and you're supposed to write word for word what the teacher says?
Yeah.
I do that when I was in university, taking my notebook.
And when the teacher asked you to write a paper, would the teacher want to see what what was already given to you? Not original, but copied from somewhere else. I'm asking because I'm curious.
Nah, in my country, we don't do that. But
Okay.
sometimes she can just like tell you things and tell you, I want you to write it down exactly what I'm saying. That's different. Not make you go copy and paste for other thing. We don't do that either.
Okay. And when you say we, you're talking about Cape Verde?
Cape Verde, yes.
Okay. So the reason I'm asking is because everyone comes from a totally different background. So the idea of, because this is a cultural experience. When you copy and paste from an article in many parts of the world, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. So when people come to America and the teachers get angry and start saying, "Why did you copy?" They say, "Wait a minute, I copied the right thing." That's
But
that's
teacher,
the
they
answer.
can use
Yeah, it's not working.
paraphrase.
It's not working. I do
Teacher.
sociology.
Hold on a
We
second.
have
Samira just gave us a very important word.
Yeah, they can use paraphrase.
Paraphrase. So yes,
Mhm.
get in the habit of paraphrasing. So yes, as we go along, and you'll do more of this you do a lot more of this in level 6. And also, I think Fridays, you'll probably dip into this with Simone's class, the exercises in paraphrasing, where you have the idea, you have exactly what is in the article, but you paraphrase it into your own original writing, which is tough to do, but it's uh it's good to get in the habit of it now. Paraphrasing means taking the same idea from the text and putting it in your own words. So yes, good word to add to our Lexus today, Samira. Let's see. Now, another example, the assignment that is due today, I gave, I actually, whoops, what, assignment, come on. There it is. One student wrote an excellent piece of writing, but just at the very, very end, the very, very, very end, I wrote I wrote this comment. Oh, so yes, this is actually the comment that I wrote on that assignment right there. Who could see my comment on that one? Adam, would you read this?
Yeah. This is identical so much, so it is not yours. Make the writing your own.
So that's what I mean by, that's my way of suggesting paraphrase. Make the writing your own. That's my more gentle way to say, more encouraging way to say, make the writing your own. All right. Now we'll go over some of these in class on Thursday, but the brand new assignment, 4 of you completed the assignment due yesterday, but I realized I shouldn't have had assigned something to be done during a holiday, so I won't be strict with that. This was an excellent piece of writing right here, except for the very end right there, the very end. Adam, would you read what I'm underlining right here?
Yeah. Nike was the underdog regarding the deal with Michael Jordan, as shown in the film. Nike only had 17% of the market share and was far from the juggernaut of a company that is today.
Right. So this last sentence, it was what and here's my comment right here. The beginning of the writing was original and worked very well, but this very last section, there was an issue. So I wrote pretty much the same thing. Too close to the article itself, make the writing your own. So that's my suggestion often, is when the words are identical to the article, that's when I will say, make the writing your own. Sometimes while you're writing, you are copying and you're not even aware of it because you're learning another language. And sometimes the last sentence or the last 2 sentences will be just word for word. This wasn't word for word. There were about 2 or 3 words different, but it was just too close to the original. So that's when I That's why I put the suggestion in here. Too close to the article itself, make the writing your own. So let's say, so yes, that's something to be mindful of. Mindful means being conscious of it. It can happen to the best of us. It even happens to professionals in the writing world. Be mindful of making the writing your own original thoughts and your own original words. That's it. Let's move on to our next exercise. We are going to look at an interview about the making of the movie we are watching and writing about. So here it is. All right. I've put 3 questions here, and I have about a 8-minute interview with 2 of the director and co-star of the movie we're looking at. And I have 3 questions. I'm gonna put everyone to 3 different breakout rooms. We have 20 people in class today. It's a good turnout. So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you who's in this. I'll read your name for the first breakout room. The first breakout room where I say, describe the friendship between the 2 filmmakers. That's these 2 guys. They talk about their friendship because they've been working together for about close to 30 years. And that is going to be Adam,
Yeah.
Amaryllis, Bilma, Daniele, Fabiola, Ronnie, and Samira. So if you heard your name, that's going to be breakout room 1. Describe the friendship between the 2 filmmakers. Breakout room 2, here's your question. For breakout room 2, why was the actress Viola Davis cast as Dolores Jordan? Why they chose her for the character Dolores Jordan? And that is going to be Joseph Colbert, Eche, Yvonne, Ledi, Pinar, and Jonakrovsky. The question is, why was Viola Davis cast as Dolores Jordan? And for breakout room number 3, the question is, in Affleck's words, that's this guy, why did he choose not to cast an actor to play Michael Jordan? Why did he choose not to cast an actor to play Michael Jordan? Because Michael Jordan's a part of the movie, but we never see the front of anyone's face. There was only one guy who had a bald head, and he's in there for 10 seconds. And so he didn't cast an actor who looked or sounded like Michael Jordan to play him. They chose not to do that. And that's the question why. So for that breakout room, it'll be Elisa, Kleshi, Victoria, Meline, Namik, and Joseph Romain for breakout room number 3. All right. So if you heard your name, these are the 3 questions for these 3 breakout rooms. We're going to, I'm going to stop recording right now, and we're going to listen to the interview. I suggest right now, get a notebook ready. And when you hear answers to your question for the breakout room, think of what you're going to come into the breakout room discussion with. Okay, so put your listening ears on, grab a notebook. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Great. I'm going to pause the recording right now. So you know what? Since I think everybody had a really hard time with this, with lack of note taking, so we are going to, I'm going to give you till Thursday to think about this and practice taking notes. So the first question is, describe the friendship between the 2 filmmakers. The second question is, why was Viola Davis cast as Dolores Jordan? Third question, in Affleck's words, why did he choose not to cast an actor to play Michael Jordan? And I think Joseph Colbert was just starting to get the hang of that. what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this to everybody to practice for Thursday's class, and you can take notes and we'll finish this discussion on Thursday. In the meantime, what we'll do is we'll go over new vocabulary. So Joseph, keep those ideas for Thursday, and we'll discuss it in class a little bit and practice going over note-taking skills. So think on it for the next 48 hours. We'll go over new vocabulary and we will finish the article together. So in class last week, I'm gonna mute somebody. I think it's a little noisy in somebody's background there. Hang on 1 second. Okay, gotcha. It was Joseph. Joseph's got a little noisy background there. It's okay. All right, we went over. These vocabulary words in class on Thursday. So what I'm going to do right now is a little exercise where we did this before. I am going to give you the definition, and you're going to have to use your hand raising emoji to give me the answer. Okay. Actually, just hold on a second. Yep. So I will speak the definition, and don't shout the answer. You got to give me a hand raising emoji. You know what? I'm going to remind everybody what the hand raising emoji is. Here we go. Hand raising emoji. That's it right there. So do not shout the definition. When you know it, just give me the hand raising emoji. Okay, there it is. All right, so we have not gone over these words yet. Ignore these words. We'll go over those in a moment, but we're going to review these vocabulary words on the left. Okay. So once you know the answer, throw up the hand raising emoji. That's this right there. Okay. Unimportant. Unimportant. Clashy, she was first. Clashy was first. What is it, Clashy?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. I said
Okay.
something that it's not important.
Yes, unimportant is something that is not important, but which of these words?
Me, teacher.
Well, Clashy, do you want to give the answer? It's one of these vocabulary words on the left that I circled. Samira really wants to take it. Samira, which one is it?
Inconsequential.
Correct, Samira. So I'm going to write Samira's name right there. So yes, inconsequential is unimportant, and Samira nailed it. All right. Okay. To become on a character on stage or on screen. To become Adam.
Portray.
Portray, correct. The actor portrays the character. Adam, good job. All right, good work. Okay. Okay, now remember, lower your hand. Once you've answered the question, lower your hand. So Clashy, press that hand raising button one more time to lower your hand. We're good. Thank you. Okay. This is an acronym. It means the best ever. Yes, Ronnie.
God.
GOAT, yes. It means the acronym for greatest of all time. Good job. Ronnie nailed that one. Okay. Next word. A plan. A plan of action. Oh, Daniele.
Oh,
Strategy.
Strategy. Good job, Daniele. Okay. Daniele. Okay. An agreement to act on someone's behalf. An agreement to act on someone's behalf. Adam.
Partnership.
Not exactly, but pretty close. This is acting for someone else.
Oh, okay, agency. Agency.
Okay, Adam. I was gonna go with Malene, but okay, fine. You nailed it. Okay. All right. And I was about to call him Malene there. All right, good job. Okay, I think let's get the hands back down. Everybody's gonna get this one, especially those who are here in the summertime. So Eche, Joseph, remember to bring your hand raising emojis down. Fake. Daniele. Daniele was first. I saw the hand go up first. What is it?
It's a knockoff.
Knockoff, correct. Knockoff, bootleg, counterfeit. Very good, Daniele. Okay. Okay. This will get really easy because there are only 3 words left. A mixed message saying the opposite of what you just said. That is Joseph Romain. Yep, you just put your hand up.
What do you say? Can you repeat it?
Oh, a mixed message.
A mixed message.
Me, teacher.
Oh, wait. Oh, Joseph, you muted. Say it again. You unmute yourself, Joseph, and then I'll go to Malene.
The problem, my headset is disconnected. Teacher.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Malene, what is it?
Contradict.
Contradict. Correct. There's Malene. Okay. All right. Okay. Now there's only 2 here, so this will be the last one. Okay. Working together. Okay, Samira.
Partnership.
I think I heard everyone but Samira.
I said partnership.
Correct, Samira. Yes. Okay. All right. So good work, everybody. Good work. Now let's learn some new vocabulary words. Here we go. All right. And after this, we'll finish reading the article and we could probably call it a day or just about getting to the end of class here. Okay. So here are our new vocabulary words. Everybody follow me with a pronunciation. Here we go. Influential.
Influential.
Portray.
Portray.
Prominently.
Prominently.
Derailed.
Derailed.
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Recalled.
Recalled.
Represented.
Represented.
Rookie.
Okay.
Oh, I wrote this word twice.
Yeah, like portrait also.
Yeah.
Very similar, but not the same. It's more, it's represented is more close to agency to represent somebody.
Portray is
Yeah,
double true.
portrait first.
To portray is
That's
to create someone's image in art.
No,
Yeah,
teacher, there is two
Portray is
twice, like
twice
represent.
word.
The first word is portray, the
whoops.
second is for.
You're right. I wrote it twice. I liked it so much I wrote it again. Thank you, Lisa. Here's a new one. This one's a little bit tricky. Follow me. Instrumental.
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 Good. Underdog.
Underdog.
Renegade.
Renegade.
All right. So we will see these in the rest of the article as we read along, but I want to see how many of these words you're already familiar with, or which one of these words you can infer the answer for, because they look really similar to words you already know.
Yeah, like influencer.
Influential. Tell us, what do you think influential means?
Yeah, it's so like someone you can get something from him, like or you will inspire from him,
Yes.
like
Yes.
Michael Jordan is influencer.
Yeah, that's a synonym. And inspiring is a synonym of influential. To inspire,
From
to
someone.
influence, or to inspire. Yeah. So influential is an adjective. It's conjugating the word inspire. Inspire, inspiring. I'm sorry, it's conjugating the word influence. Influential. Influential. I meant to say inspire is a synonym, or inspiring
Teacher.
is a synonym. Yes.
I have a question
Yes.
about this word. Okay. Influential, like if there's anybody doing like those live on the internet, like Instagram, there you can use that word. They are the influencer. Or no?
Good example.
Influencer.
Influencers.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we have any influencers in the class? One of our graduates last year was a big Instagram influencer, had thousands of followers. It's not uncommon to have a lot of influencers in this program. So yeah, the word influencer, somebody who is, has a big following on social media as an influencer, to influence, to inspire, that sort of thing.
Someone who is
Good
popular.
example. Yeah, somebody who's really popular. Yeah, exactly. All right. Any more of these words look familiar?
Recall.
Recall. Tell us what this means, recall.
It could be a second call.
A second call. What does it mean to call someone again?
Recall.
Well, yeah, it's to do something again. Recalled is a term in business. What's the problem with the iPhone 15 right now? What are people complaining about?
They are not enough.
Okay, hold on. Hot.
Oh, okay.
What's happening to the iPhone 15s?
When you put on a charger, it's being get hot, really hot.
Yeah,
I have mine.
a lot of people are complaining about the new iPhone because it's overheating very easily.
It's called again, symbol.
Yeah, to do something again. So sometimes if like cars have a problem with the brakes, they'll be recalled.
Yes.
If there's a problem in production.
We'll fix it.
Yeah, something needs to be fixed. It has to be recalled. That's the word in business.
Called recreate.
Yeah, to recreate. Exactly. Yes. Oh, we got a problem. Let's do this all over again. I'm going to recall my slide. Hang on a second.
One family.
Yeah.
Yes, one activities that repeat. That
exactly.
Again.
Two of you pointed out a mistake I made on this slide, so I'm going to recall the slide. Here we go. thank you everybody for pointing out the mistake. I used the word portray twice. And I
Represented.
used, yeah, and I used the word represented twice. So there we go.
Yes.
I have recalled my
one time.
slide. I fixed it to make it to improve it. There we go. I wrote the same word, two of the words twice to fix something.
Nostalgia
now I gotta.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Nostalgia. In a second column.
Nostalgia. Tell them what nostalgia means. Tell us what nostalgia means.
Can I go ahead?
Well, Namik brought it up. Let's let Namik tell us.
Nostalgia is when one people live with remember of the last time when she or he was young, when he was a child, etc. When is remember for past time.
Exactly. So
I'm sorry, living with past time, with remember, with memories.
Very good.
Old memories.
Now, I'm gonna make a little caveat with the word nostalgia. A memory from the past. We use the word nostalgia with good memories.
Yes. Example in my old. Usually more people when stay in table for maybe 50% time was talking with nostalgia.
Yes.
Oh, when was young, when was travel in this travel, etc., etc. Not for time. When one person is young, old, usually talk with for future. And usually, if are old people, usually talk with for nostalgia.
Okay, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to write two sentences. One is nostalgia and one is not.
Yeah.
I'm going to write two sentences. One is nostalgia and one is not.
One sentence or two?
I'm going to put two.
Just for nostalgia?
Yep. Okay. Which one is nostalgia? They're both memories of the past. One is nostalgia and one is not.
Oh, the first one is nostalgia.
Yes.
Why?
I love talking to the customer. It was the best job I ever had. It's positive. It's good things.
Yeah. So
and I think, teacher, can I say something?
Yeah, sure, Samara.
And I think nostalgia is something we would like to live once again.
Very good. So that's the correct word. Of the feeling nostalgic means you want something again. If you hear your favorite song, which puts you in which gives you a memory from a happy time, you eat your favorite food, that will make you feel nostalgic. So always use the word nostalgia with positive memories, not unhappy memories. So like, yep.
Sometimes nostalgia is not synonym. This is no.
Say it again, Joseph, please.
Sometimes we can consider nostalgia like a synonym of disease.
A name of a disease?
Yeah, disease. A synonym of disease, no?
No. We that's why I want to make sure everybody understands. Use the word nostalgia with positive, not negative memories.
Okay.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Then nostalgia mean like if you miss something you like to do, right? Missing something.
Correct. Okay, here's two examples. Which one is nostalgia? Which one is not? Who can read this first one?
The soldier was
Go for it.
haunted by nightmares from the war.
And the second one?
The soldier misses his comrades
Comrades
from the war.
Yeah, one is nostalgic and one is not.
Yeah, the second one, I think so.
Exactly, exactly. So that's the difference between, so nostalgia is not just memory. Nostalgia is a positive memory. That's the way you want to remember it. So always think, because you could have memories from the past, but they're really bad memories. That's not nostalgia. That's trauma or, something unpleasant. Nostalgia is always a happy, positive feeling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that song. Oh yeah, I remember this game I played when I was a kid. That's nostalgia. Oh yeah, I remember George's class and waking up and turning on my camera and talking with my friends in the breakout room. It was the best moment of my life. That's what I want to hear when when you finish the class. I want to hear nostalgia from of the class. Anyway, so I have two comments in the chat. Oh, look at this. Everybody look in the chat. Namik, good job. Namik wrote in the chat. Okay. Nice job. Okay, so nostalgia is a positive memory from the past. Any more of these words that we'd like to identify before reading the rest of the article?
Underdog.
Underdog. What's an underdog?
Like a loser of a deal.
Close, but not exactly. Not a loser. It's oftentimes used in sports or in business, some type of competition.
Okay.
Okay, American football. This weekend, the 49ers almost beat the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of people wanted, I'm sorry, not 49ers, the Minnesota Vikings almost beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Many people wanted Minnesota to win because they were the underdog. What does that mean?
Underdog.
What synonym?
I'm going to make a biblical reference to the word underdog. Okay, here's a biblical reference.
Valid.
One is the underdog. Which one? This is a biblical story. One, who is the underdog?
I don't see your screen, Mr. George. I don't see the screen.
Okay.
David.
David is the underdog. Yes. That's so always think underdog, David and Goliath. David is the underdog. Why?
Maybe someone who is unable to afford to afford something.
Yeah, the one you don't expect to win. The weaker one, the smaller one, the little guy. That's the underdog. So my sports reference from this past weekend, Kansas City Chiefs are a great team. They won the Super Bowl last year. Everyone expects the Chiefs to beat the Vikings, but Minnesota almost tied the game at the end, and they were the underdog. So that would have been a big underdog win if Minnesota beat Kansas City. So that would be like David and Goliath, another idiom. So always think underdog, not the loser, but the one you don't expect to win. A surprise victory from the underdog, that kind of thing.
Teacher, can you create one sample sentence with this word underdog?
Sure.
Well, you can
I'll do
create
something better. I'm actually going to give you a song. I'm going to send a song about this to everyone in the, a song by a band called Spoon. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna send this song to everybody. Here we go. All right, so the name of the song is The Underdog. And I'll send a YouTube link for everybody. There we go. Okay, here's the video and the lyrics. All right. Hold on, taking a moment here. Okay. Okay. All right, so now you have a song about the word underdog sent to the WhatsApp group. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we have underdog, nostalgia. Any more of these words would we like to whoop. I'm gonna have a copyright violation in this recording if I actually play the song there. So any more words right here? Derailed, renegade, instrumental, rookie.
Renegade.
Oh, say it again, Eche. What was that? Prominently, yes. What is prominently?
Personality. Is more clear. More clear.
Yeah. Oh, say it again, Eche, what you were saying?
Like prominently, like personality.
Someone's personality can be prominent, but it's like it has it really implies some type of power or attention, prominence.
Prominently mean like if something or someone is a good place. So it's a good position, right?
It's more like a highlighted.
An important role.
Yeah, it's more synonymous with importance. Like
Teacher.
Yes, Namik.
Yes. For me, this word is opposite with words Mr. Mr. Is mysterious.
We have this is the opposite. It's an antonym of inconsequential. It's the antonym of inconsequential.
Yes.
It's an antonym. Synonym means similar or the same. The antonym or the antithesis, the opposite, is the inverse, the exact opposite of inconsequential. Is this prominent? No, it's inconsequential. Is this important? No, it's not important.
So teacher.
Yeah.
We could say it's something that deserves attention.
Something that deserves attention is prominent. Yes, excellent. Was that Fabiola?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, yes. Prominence deserves attention. Exactly. Has anyone ever read a newspaper, like an old-fashioned paper newspaper?
Yeah, this word usually used from journal newspaper from publisher.
Well, not. I'm going to give an example of a newspaper. So, in the newspaper, the story that is most prominent is the story on the front page.
Yes.
The less prominent story goes in the back.
Usually in the first page,
Yeah.
use big news.
Correct. That's it.
Example war in Israel.
Sure.
This is
Yeah.
big news
Today,
for
that's
us.
big news. Yeah.
It's big news today.
Yeah. It's been going
Maybe
on since
maybe next
since
time,
1967. It's not really news though. But
maybe
yes.
next time comment another news.
There you go. Yep. Let me see. Yeah. Any more of these? We're going to run out of time here. So let's finish up the rest of the article. Good job, everybody. Okay, here we go. Let's read the rest of this article. History versus Hollywood. Okay, so there's the article. Whoops, I'm sorry. There is. I'm going to go into. So this is what was due yesterday, and everyone can finish it. If you haven't finished it already, that's the article. All right, we read most of this last week, and we will keep going. All right. Was Nike really the underdog when it came to landing the Jordan deal? Let's enlarge this. Who wants to read right here? Volunteer reader.
Me.
Go for it,
Samira.
Samira. Yep.
Okay. Was Nike really the underdog when it came to landing the Michael Jordan deal? Yes. As expected, and the film, Nike was far from the juggernaut of a company that it is today. And researching how accurate is air, we discovered that it's true that Nike was the underdog when it came to the shoe companies that were trying to negotiate a deal with Michael Jordan. In fact, Nike only had 17% of the market share in 1984. Behind what's wrong? Sorry. Behind brands like Converse and Adidas. Nike was known for their running shoes and had a struggling basketball division.
Good job. Good job. Samira, who would you like to read the next paragraph?
Me?
Adam really wants to read.
Yeah.
Go for it, Adam.
Okay. At a press conference for the film, actor Matt Damon, who portrays sport marketing executive Sonny Vaccaro, the man who helped convince Jordan and his mother, Dolores, to sign with Nike, said that the movie tries to recapture the nostalgia of the era and remind people they were the underdog, which is such a weird way to think of Nike now. The actor said, before this incredible deal, they really were this kind of renegades, kind of outsider.
Very good. And there's the use of the word renegade. I'm actually going to add the word juggernaut and the word outsider to our vocabulary list there. Okay, Adam, who would you like to choose to read the next section right here?
Elisa?
Who is it?
Elisa.
Elisa, go for it. Did George Raveling play a crucial role in Jordan's Nike deal? Elisa, go for it.
Yes, while exploring the air facts versus fiction, we discovered that Michael Jordan insisted that George Raveling be featured prominently in the film.
Very good.
Actor-comedian Marlon Wayans portrays heavily.
Raveling.
Who was the assistant coach to the Team USA when Jordan won gold at the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles? The same year, Jordan signed with Nike. I wouldn't be at Nike without him, Jordan told Air movie director Ben Affleck during a lunch meeting.
Okay. Let's see. Well, how are we doing on time? Yeah, we have enough time. Okay. Elisa, who would you like to read this next section right here?
Namik.
Namik.
Yes.
So is Howard White Chris Tucker's character based on a real person?
Is Howard White Chris Tucker's character based on a real person? Yes. When the real Howard White's NBA career got derailed by knee injuries, he switching gears and went to work for Nike. While assigning the iMovie true story, we learned that White was instrumental in helping Michael Jordan waive the deals that had been presented to him by various brands, including Converse, Adidas, and Nike. Howard White would go to become the vice president of the Jordan brand. I was like, maybe I can get Chris Tucker to play Howard White. I have always wanted to work with Chris Tucker. Director Ben Affleck recalled saying to Jordan over lunch. And he was like, I know Chris, problem solved.
All right, I'm going to stop it right here because this was mentioned in the interview we watched a little while ago. So I'm going to go back to this on Thursday. So I'll stop it right here. Affleck said, I was so happy to cast Chris Tucker because Chris Tucker actually knows the person. And that was mentioned in the interview. So you can, when we do our note-taking exercise on Thursday, we can go over this again. Now, you can see in the passage that Namik read the use of the word derailed. Howard White's NBA career got derailed by knee injuries. Derailed by knee injuries. So in context of that writing, you could figure out the meaning of the word. What does it mean to be derailed? His career in basketball was derailed after an injury. It stopped. Think of a train going off the railroad tracks, derailed. Affleck recalled, and we're not, so the word recall in this sentence is like a memory, to recall, to remember. All right, we'll stop right there. And remember, on Thursday, you want to have the writing turned in. And let's see, on Thursday, definitely have your writing turned in. And if you don't, if you haven't finished the writing, we will go over it. We'll put you into a writers group and Riley, the volunteer, will help you out. That is it. Any questions? No questions. We can call it a day. I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Duma.
Bye. Bye, Shona.
Bye-bye.